Hi everybody, this is Cheryl again, and I'm going to finish up teaching you the basic stitches, the double crochet and the triple crochet. Okay, so I have here a swatch of single crochet in rows. This is half double crochet in rows. And remember, when you're doing your single crochet, when you make your base chain, you do one extra chain. When you're doing your half double crochet, you're making your base chain, you do two extra chain. For double crochet, you make three. Okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so when you're doing your double crochet, you wrap your yarn around your hook and you go into the fourth chain from your hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, you're going to have three three loops on your chain, on your hook. Okay? Is that bright enough? Okay, so then you wrap your yarn around and you pull it through two of the loops, okay, on your hook. You're going to have two left. Wrap your yarn around again and pull it through again. And there's your double crochet. Okay? Go into your next stitch. And again, 2, 2. Okay? For single crochet, you go through one. The half double crochet, you go through all the loops. And then on the double crochet, you do it twice. Okay? Alright. Now, when you go up, let me finish this row off real quick here. When you go up on your next row, and again, pay attention to your pattern because it'll tell you whether to turn and then chain or to chain and then turn. So pay attention to your pattern. I'm going to go ahead and chain, and you want to chain 3. That gives you your height. Also, with double crochet and triple crochet, a lot of times that chain is going to count as your first stitch on the next row. So actually, I'm not going to chain first. I am going to turn and then chain, because that's what creates your next stitch. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, when you go up, you go ahead and you start your double crochet, but you don't crochet in that first stitch because that chain is your first stitch. You go into the next stitch and you do your double crochet. Okay? So go on across. Okay, so there you go. You've got, I done 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the chain stitches. Okay, so when you're going back across, and I always I don't like doing that as the first chain, or the chain as the first stitch, because I don't use a double crochet a lot in most of my projects, because most of my projects are pretty tight weaved, and I'll show you some of my projects. So you get to the one that's the chain, and you want to go through, if you can see, that's your first chain of that chain 3, or the third chain from chain 3. Okay, go through the 2 top loops of it. Well, if I can get it in there. When I'm going slow, I can't go as I get tangled up here. Alright. Alright, so then you chain into the top of that. Okay. There you go. Now, Your double crochet is pretty loose. It's a lot looser than the half double crochet or the single. Okay, it's a lot looser. Let's lay those out there so you can see those and get this, the half double, the single, and the double crochet. Now, for triple, when you do a triple crochet, you do four extra stitches, or 4 extra chains. For your chain, you go 4 extra chains, okay? And then you crochet in your 5th chain from your hook. When you are, and you do it the same way, when you go up on a row, you do 4 chains, okay? When you do a triple, you wrap your yarn around your hook twice, 2 times. You go into the stitch, you pull a loop through, you pull it through 2, you'll have 4 loops, you pull it through 2, okay, wrap your yarn around again, pull it through 2 more, and wrap around again and pull it through the last 2. Triple crochet. You're doing it 3 times, okay, so wrap it around twice, go in, pull it through 2, pull it through 2, pull it through 2, okay? And that's the only difference between the double and the triple, is how many times you wrap the yarn around and how many times you pull it through. I'm just going to do this really quick here. 2, 2, 2. Okay? Now, your triple is quite a bit taller and it's a lot looser. The triple crochet, the double crochet, they're used mainly for more open weaved work, whereas your half double and your single is more tighter weaved work. It just depends on what you're making. The triple crochet is used a lot in like fancy things like tablecloths, doilies, bedspreads, you know, the lacy type stuff. Whereas the and the double crochet too. Whereas these are used more for the tighter work. And the last thing I want to show you here is when you finish off a project, I want to show you how to finish off. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and finish this swatch off. All you do is when you have gotten to the point where you want to finish, you just take and snip your yarn close to where the end of your work is. Okay, you just take this, you wrap your yarn around, and you pull that all the way through, just like that. Then you just pull that tight, and it's knotted, and it's secure. And that's all you do to finish off. Okay? So there you go. That's all finished. And then, you know, anytime you're doing row work like this, this is how you finish off. And then you can always put a border on this. I'll show you this here. I had finished this, and then I put a border on it, and there I finished off on that. And I'll show you more about that later. Okay, well, that's it for today, and you all have a nice day.